It's gonna be going live way sooner than it says. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? My name is Tresvon Pratt. With aim, always improving the mind. Wake up with me, okay? Wake up with me. We waking up ourselves. Yes, indeed, man. How are you all starting off your week? How are you all starting off your week? Is it strong? Are you tired? Are you like, oh, it's Monday? Because how you start your week is usually how the week is going to turn out. So let's start it on a good foot this morning, right? We all a little groggy. We all a little tired. It's fine. Get up, wake up with me, and let's get this mindset in. Today, I want to talk about confidence. I've spoken a lot about confidence. I've been told that I'm a confident person, right? Thank you. I've been told I'm a confident person. Um, well, with confidence, let me ask you something. First and foremost, are you always confident? Are you always confident? And if you'd like to join me live, the link is right there in the description. Join me live. Okay. For all my people, join me live. Let's talk about this confidence, man. So let me answer the question for myself. No, no, I'm not always confident. I'm not as always as confident as I seem. Neither, right? Sometimes you do stuff, you be nervous, right? It takes courage to be confident. You're not always going to be confident. You still need to move. And once you put some action behind it, the confidence starts to build. I could sum up the whole live with that one line. I could sum up the whole live with that one line, right? I'm not always confident. I'm a confident person. I choose to be, right? And I did a video last year, I think it was last year, about the difference between confidence and cockiness, because I've been both. And it's actually a thin line between the two. So the difference between cockiness and confidence, if you were to ask me, is confidence is evidence based. Confidence is it comes from experience. Cockiness comes from ego, bloated headedness, to say like you're already past, you're already done, or you already achieved. So like to be nonchalant towards whatever you assumingly have confidence in. Now, for those that don't know, may see that and be like, "Oh, he's confident." Nah, I see it and be like, "You just talking." So you're cocky, you know what I mean? Uh, but I want you to be confident instead of cocky. I don't want you to just have a big head and think, "Oh, I could do well, you can do anything." Or you're like, "Oh, that's too easy," and you haven't even tried, you know? "Imma win every time." Okay. That ain't confidence, that's cockiness. Confidence is Imma put my best effort forth. I strive to win, yeah. I know it's not a guarantee, but I believe that I can win, and Imma put forth my best effort. I'm working towards winning. That's healthy confidence, right? So, what does confidence look like to you? What does confidence look like to you? I wanna know, 'cause, just go ahead and kill that myth. You're not always gonna be confident. There's a lot of people who seemingly have low confidence, right? A lot of people who seemingly has low confidence wants confidence so bad, but they look at confidence as a thing. A lot of us look at these confidence is forever fleeting. And there's a few things like that that you're continuously going to have to work on and towards and choose. And the main three is confidence, love, right? And happiness. People say, I just want to be happy. You have to choose to be happy. You're not always going to be happy, but you can always choose to be happy, right? Stuff's still gonna happen. It's not that life not lifing for the other person who's seemingly happy. He's just accepted himself and his situations and working towards something. So he can smile, right? You love somebody, you're in love with somebody, you're not always going to feel the feeling of love, but you can always work towards bettering yourself, being a better partner. That's love. You're not always going to feel the feeling of love, but you can create the feeling of love, right? You carry love about you. You should do everything from a center, your foundation is love. You should be doing everything from a point of love, and love will spread, love will return, love will build, love will happen, right? Same for confidence. You're not always going to be confident. This is why we have to talk about building confidence. You're not always going to be confident because confidence does come from experience. So you can't think your way into confidence. That's cockiness. You done thought your way through every obstacle, but you haven't actually went through it. I could tell when you faking the front. I could tell when you bluffing. I could read between the lines. You just talking. I could tell when you just talking. Show me. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this, man. I could do whatever. Show me. Can't do the first thing. You was just talking. But within that show me, it's not to disprove you, it's to build your confidence. Once you put some action behind it, then yeah, you're gonna be more willing. Once you put some action behind it, you're gonna be more willing. Once you realize what you can't do, then you'll know the area to improve in, right? I love it. So confidence, let's go ahead and kill that myth. You're not always gonna be confident. There have been times, trust and believe, man, stuff just be experiences just be popping up. I went through a traumatic experience last year, and the main thing that I did not like was I was robbed of my confidence. I mean, it was so bad to the point where I would be walking and my feet would get weak. I'm paranoid. I'm looking over my shoulder, right? I'm stuttering and mumbling when I talk. I get nervous when people get too close to me, right? All because of this traumatic experience. I was robbed at gunpoint. And it was like uncontrollable. And I did not like it. I did not accept it. I was like, this is not me. For a good little while, for like a month, I was like, I'm not myself. But if you weren't close to me, you wouldn't know that. You can't see my feet shaking in my shoes, right? You don't feel my heart rate. and my pace increasing, right? I'm still gonna smile because that's my personality. I'm still smiling. I'm still outgoing. I'm still gonna encourage the next person. So for who aren't those who weren't too close to me saw it as it was nothing. Meanwhile, inside, I'm stressed the fuck out, like, and the main thing I was upset about was I kept saying, I'm not myself right now. I'm not as confident. So what did I do? I remembered, and I was upset about this too, but I remembered how I was, and I acted from that standpoint of how I was, not how I am at the moment. So I remembered times that I am confident, visualize myself as that confident being. What would I do if I did have the confidence and I did that? So internally, I didn't have the confidence, but I was acting out the confident version of myself. And I did that for like a month before I finally started to gain my confidence back. How did I gain my confidence back? How did I build my confidence? Right? Action gets results, but here's some actions that you need to take. You got to visualize yourself as that confident being. As I did, you need to visualize yourself as that confident being. If you don't see yourself as confident, then how can you step into it? Visualization is so much more important. We talked about this on the FMF podcast yesterday. Keep your creativity, keep your spark of imagination, keep your wonder about life, right? Find the magic, is beauty in life, and keep your curiosity, all of that. Like stay up, man. It's a fight. Don't lose that fight. Stay up, man. Okay? Visualize your higher self. What would a confident version of me do? Because confidence is situational. You don't have to be confident when you chilling, right? You don't have to be confident when you by yourself too much. Confidence is situational. So visualize yourself, as that confident being, and then act out what your confident self would do. What does confidence look like to you, right? And another thing that you need to do is you have to accept yourself. Come on, man. You have to accept yourself, self acceptance. So it's self awareness, self acceptance to be confident. I was aware that I wasn't that confident at the moment, right? And I was like, I don't like this. And I fought it for like a month. What changed? I accepted that I wasn't myself. Like, I accepted that it was a traumatic experience that had happened. I accepted it. I couldn't change what I didn't accept. I couldn't do differently, if I didn't stay grounded and sit in what I was actually like. That's part of the process. That's the start of the processing. You have to accept it. Accept how you feel. This is going into emotional control. Strong man is one who controls his emotions, not one who acts as if he doesn't have any. How do you control your emotions? You have to accept that you feel a type of way. You don't actually control your emotions. You control how you react to them. Your emotions are going to happen. How many times have you asked yourself, why am I feeling like this? I, I keep telling y'all, spirit speaks. Spirit speaks. And when the spirit be speaking, it can get real loud internally. And you feel that. And you could be confused at it. Like, why am I feeling the way I am? Why did I like it's seemingly right? It's seemingly a safe environment. Why am I on edge? Why do I feel danger approaching? Why do I feel the need to protect or to run? What's happening? Spirit speaks, gut feelings. You're not always going to understand it right away, but it's the right thing for the situation. So if you are feeling angry, if you are upset, if you are, you know, sad about something, if you are jealous, if you are feeling anything, it's the appropriate emotion for your current state of mind. You have to accept it to change it. You have to accept it so that you're not super reactive, so that you're not just reacting to the emotion, so that you're not emotional, so that you're not acting out the emotion, so that you can make better logical decisions, a better reaction, right? Come on, man. So self awareness, acknowledge what you're feeling, self acceptance, accept that you're feeling it. That's what I told myself for a whole month. This not me. This ain't me. I don't want to be like this. I don't understand why I'm like this. Now I'm fighting myself. I'm my biggest enemy. When really, I needed to embrace myself. I know a lot of people don't resonate with that. You want to be the tough guy. You want to be unstoppable, right? You want to be seemingly unfazed by anything. You want to be emotionless and all of that stuff. Yeah, right. You want to be like that, then learn how to process. And that goes for myself as well. So I had to accept that I was feeling what I was feeling. And then I had to embrace myself. I had to give myself what I needed. I had to give myself the love, the encouragement, because I was getting it everywhere from outside. Everybody was giving me sympathy, empathy, couldn't believe the situation, couldn't believe what was happening because of my situation. Everybody was calling, checking up on me that knew about it, word spread. I was getting hella love, man. And I was putting on a fake face of toughness for everybody else. I was not confident. I was not confident. But to everybody else, damn, he good. He could take that on the chin. Yeah. But I don't want you to break from your own pressure. I don't want you to break from your own pressure. I almost cracked under the weight of my own pressure. And I was like, yo, I know this ain't me, but this is me. This is my reality right now. I had to, going back, bro, the biggest part of it for me is self acceptance, accepting where I am, how I am, who I am at the moment, what I feel at the moment. And then I can make the proper adjustments, changes, give myself what I need, and build myself to where I was or even further. It's what I've done. So self awareness, self acceptance, right? all goes into building your confidence. I told y'all action gets results. It's not that you're not gonna feel anything. Again, like, I mean, we could just take it as a simple, approaching a girl, right? You get them butterflies, that's nervousness. What I told y'all nervousness was, nervousness shares the same hormone as excitement. So I'm not nervous, I'm excited to go talk to Shawty, right? Wording, how I talk to myself. Come on, man, self-talk. I told you what I needed to give myself. I needed to embrace myself. I needed to hold me. I needed to hold me. I needed to tell myself it's okay. After I got robbed and I tried to brush it off like it ain't nothing. Wonder why my reactions the way they are. I wasn't accepting, I wasn't acknowledging myself. Once I accepted myself, I acknowledged that I need to be held. I need to be boosted. I need to be nurtured and brought back to life. I'm a baby right now. I'm a baby. I'm naked right now. I can't take too much. I acknowledge that, right? Whatever I needed to do, if I needed to cry, if I needed to isolate, if I needed to scream, all of that, man. I did that. I did that because I went through that. Back to approaching a girl, you felt what you felt, but you had to accept what you was feeling, right? And act anyway. You choose your reaction to your emotion. You don't choose your emotion. There's been plenty of times I'm like, I can't believe I feel, you know, somebody will cuss me out and I feel nothing. Somebody else would just be like, you know you was wrong. And I feel guilty as ever. Right? And I'm like, what is this? Being self-aware. Being self-aware. So right? And then I had to give myself, you nurture you. You got to take care of you. I had to give myself what I needed. What I needed love, right? I needed love. I needed self-acceptance. I needed to be allowed to just be in those moments. And I fought it for like a month, man. You know what else I did? I worked out. Stress can't stay in a active body. Anytime you get stressed and you feel like, oh, I'm immovable, you just get to that point where you just sitting there and you can't do nothing but think. That's when it's time to move, man. And I got within that whole bout of confusion, two things I can't deal with is guilt and confusion. I don't like to feel guilty for nothing. So I'm an honest person, as honest as I can be, and I don't like to be confused about nothing. I like clarity, right? I could love my enemy if I know you my enemy, but me to have to be confused about whether or not you my enemy, I'm about ready to snap. You feel me? So within that confusion, I had become angry. And instead of me snapping on those that I was angry with, I went to the gym. I went to the gym every time, which was pretty much every day. And what I realized was after a good workout, after I tired myself out, not only do you not have the energy to act out of anger, right? Not only do you not have that same type of energy, you can still be angry, but you don't have that same type of energy to act out of anger. You transmuted that energy properly. I put it into the workout. It may feel like beating yourself up, but you're actually building yourself. And I realized like the more angry I became, the more energy I had. It was like my body would recover in hours. It didn't take days. I'm talking about I'm in the gym for over an hour every day, full body, sweating, pumping it out, right? And I would go back the next day refreshed. I'm not feeling soreness. I'm not feeling tension. You know, I'm doing 100 reps of this and that, and it's like, yo, I'm not feeling it because I'm so angry. That anger, transmuting that anger into the energy I needed for the workout. Oh man, I was a beast. So yeah, for that month, I worked out almost every day. Once I wasn't as angry, once I was able to accept myself, once I chilled out a little bit and made some progress within my situations, said fuck it, right? Once I did all of that, that's when all of that heaviness set in. That's when all of the results, all of that, I felt all of that soreness, all that tension. And I was like, okay, that was a signal to me that I've been working on myself. This is how you build confidence: self acceptance, self awareness, uplifting self, right? Nurturing self, giving self what self needs, and physically doing something for yourself builds your confidence. Can't nobody tell you you don't look good if you in the gym. I don't care. I don't care. Somebody could call me fat right now. It does not matter because I know I'm working on me, right? My confidence is sky high. I could walk around no shirt right now. I don't got abs popping out everywhere, but I know they there because of how I'm working, right? Confidence comes from a level of communication and problem solving skills too. My confidence in solving problems comes from me wanting to solve the problem. So I'm confident I'm going to find a way to solve the problem. I don't break or wither at the fact that a problem arises. What I told y'all, changing that mindset. Problems are not problems, they are challenges. I'm willing to step up to the challenge. I'm excited to build myself. You're just adding on to this beast that I am. You just adding to it, man. It just adds to my repertoire, my my arsenal, right? I'm confident in conversation. A lot of conversations become like a battle of wit. I have the wits about me. I'm confident that I can sustain that conversation or point it out. Like, you just trying to sound smarter than me. What's the real reasoning for this conversation? Right? Oh, you just want to have the best joke. I got jokes. I could point it out. Right? I could freestyle. I'm confident. Right? I believe I will say the right thing to the right person at the right time for what they need or for what the right outcome of the conversation would be. So I don't mind having the conversation. I'm confident. We didn't even talk about what confidence is. Confidence is full belief and trust in self. Confidence is self assuredness. That's what confidence is. So next time you say you're not confident, understand what you're saying. You say, I don't trust myself. I don't believe in myself. How is trust built? How is trust built? Trust is built through consistency. Trust is built through consistency. Again, action gets results. If you're constantly telling yourself that you are not, then you will act in a way that you are not, meaning you will believe you are not because of how you're acting. Stop telling yourself what you're not. Tell yourself what you are and what you want to be, what you're working towards. This is why affirmations work, right? I don't personally use like the I am affirmations. I don't use like I am rich, and tell myself I am rich every morning, even though I'm not, right? My bank account will show me that I'm not rich. I am making money. Yes, I am. I'm confident that I can make money. I ain't rich yet. So like affirmations can be tricky, be specific, but I am working. I am progressing, right? I am better. I am improving. Remember that powerful word I taught y'all back in the beginning of the month? Use this one word, change the whole tone. So even if you say you're not, you say I'm not yet. That's confidence. I'm not yet. Makes you like I'm not done. I'm not. It's not the end of it. Like I'm not done. Like use that word. It's powerful. I'm not yet, but I'm working towards it. I'm getting there. That's a confidence builder right there, right? Confidence is trust and belief in self. I want you to be able to trust yourself to handle whatever situations may arise. That's confidence. Understand that life is happening for you, not to you. So any problem, any challenge was meant for you to develop. The one who is seemingly unfazed by things is the one who has experienced so much more. That don't phase you the same way as other people because you've been there. You've been through more than that. Some problems that people talk about are not even problems to me. Most aren't, to be true, right? So to be confident, you must trust yourself. I want you to start listening to your inner voice. I want you to pay attention to how you feel, right? I want you to start moving by your gut feeling, right? I want you to start doing what is right for you. I want you to start talking to yourself in a certain light. I want you to nurture and build and give to yourself what you need. You can't find everything outside. The answer is always within. So if you're looking for love, love yourself. If you want trustworthy people, then you yourself must be a trustworthy person. You must trust yourself. If you want people to listen, then you need to listen to yourself. And you need to be a better listener yourself. Come on, man. If you want to be stronger, get in the gym or start doing push-ups. Start doing for yourself. Become stronger. Anytime you ask for strength or patience or whatever it is, love, then you are going to be put in those situations where you're going to have strength and patience. This is how endurance is made. This is how you get these things. You can't think of it and it's there. You have to build it. You have to act on it. Actions get results. So you build your confidence by being aware that you're not that confident in whatever area it is, whatever it is, right? Because confidence is forever fleeting. It's not a definite thing. And it's situational. It's towards something. You could be the utmost confident in speaking, but you have low confidence in cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I could do that. I don't know if like you could have confidence in certain areas and low confidence in others. Confidence is not a definite thing. We're always going to be working towards confidence. You're always going to be building your confidence into something. But that internal confidence is just trust in self. I need you to trust yourself. Trust yourself to get the result, the outcome, to make it through, right? Trust yourself to survive. Trust yourself to do what's right. Trust yourself. That is confidence. And trust is built through consistency. So boost yourself up, give yourself what you need. Stop telling yourself what you're not. Start telling yourself what you are and what you're working towards and what you want to be. See yourself as that, act accordingly, and your confidence will skyrocket sooner than later. Your confidence will skyrocket in that 5 minutes I told you. You could do this in 5 minutes. If you got a presentation or it's a hard conversation that you got to have, or, you know, you want to approach the girl, or, whatever it is that you may need confidence for, that you think that you lack confidence in. Self-awareness, self-acceptance, giving to self, visualizing self higher, your higher self, act accordingly. 5 things in 5 minutes that you could do to boost your confidence right away. It don't even take 5 minutes to do those things. Boost yourself right away. Okay? Stay confident, my good people. It's your man Tresvon Pratt with AIM, always improving the man. Take these words seriously. Okay? Take these words seriously and start practicing out what you feel as though you're low confidence in. Start practicing. Start doing it. Because you can do it. You can do it. And repetition Consistency. The more you do something, the more confident you'll become, the more easy it becomes, the more you learn about it, right? Oh, it just seemed like second nature. Oh, he talented. Oh, talent. Talent comes from repetition as well. No, they practice so much that it's automatic now. It's part of their wiring. You're a talented basketball player. He just knows the layout of the court, the area, the ball, how to dribble, the speed. It's just second nature now because they've done it so much for so long. Come on, man. Build that confidence, people. Be great. It's your man Trayvon Pratt.